An Iowa senator versus a teacher. An email exchange about education funding has now gone viral, soliciting input from almost everyone who reads the conversation. Fox 28 News reporter Dora Miller talked with both the teacher and the senator to get to the bottom of their dispute. Dora?
Well, Scott, the Waterloo teacher says he only wanted to start a conversation, not get into an argument. And the senator says the private conversation was just blown out of proportion. Last week, Governor Terry Branstad vetoed nearly $56 million in spending on Iowa schools, which left teachers like Vaughn Gross wondering what to do. Gross teaches at East and West High School in Waterloo and says he pays about $2,000 every year out of his own pocket to equip his classroom. Knowing that a special session would be the only way this issue could be resolved, he reached out to 23 lawmakers who previously voted against proposed education funding. The response he got back from one lawmaker left him speechless.
I read it and I didn't know what to think. I thought maybe one of his staffers emailed me.
Senator David Johnson tells Gross to, quote, quit whining, and he sticks by those choice words.
Do you know a parent who hasn't told a child to quit whining? I was told to quit whining by teachers. I was told to quit whining by coaches, and I did.
Senator Johnson says his response was meant to test Gross's email and make sure it wasn't a trap.
I had started receiving emails that seemed to me to be a coordinated attack on our votes and ourselves, and it just happened that Mr. Gross's email came up at a time where I just said, okay, we're going to have a little conversation here.
That conversation did end up being constructive, with both sides agreeing to disagree. Gross says he still wants a reconsideration.
Hopefully they look at the veto as a whole and go through about what things are being spent on and whether or not we should override it, hopefully, in a special session.
And Johnson says social media ran away with what was meant to be a private conversation. Now, Gross says he will continue to defend the need for education funding. Both sides hope that their now public conversation will inspire others to talk about important issues. Dora Miller, Fox 28 News.